The fun with masks continues. Still got all my Halloween stuff lying around here. Gearing up for the big Halloween weekend. Okay, so this is a quick little video here. I think it's a quick video. I'm going to tell you about just some of the recent purchases that have come in through the door. I think one has just finished being loaded into the computer right now. So the one that actually just went into the computer is the latest album by Tomb Mold, basically a traditional or old school death metal band from Canada. I have their second and third album. Both of them I really like. Both of them have received a lot of praise about, you know, how just good they are. But I actually wasn't immediately thinking that I had to get the latest album. However, I watched a video on the YouTube channel Melanie Loves Death Metal, and Melanie had a lot of great things to say about those two albums that I have. And then she said that the new album, which she had listened to, I think, like online, because she was waiting for her vinyl copy to arrive. She said that this album might just be her favorite now, and that they have definitely progressed their sound. They're moving away from the old school death metal sound that they had on those two other albums. And when I just heard that they are progressing their sound and that they're doing something different from the last two albums. I mean, the last two albums are different from one another anyway. One is more really traditional death metal, and the other one has, I think it's a slightly deeper sound to it. But anyway, she said that about this one here. What is this? The Enduring Spirit, I think it is. So this was just released not all that long ago. And yeah, once I heard all those good things about it, I decided to order it. So there it is. Tomb Mold, The Enduring Spirit. Just the disc popped out of the computer now. So let's see, what else do we have? Still gearing up for my black metal, first wave black metal video. I thought I would do it this weekend, but I have since placed one more order, so maybe next weekend. But anyway, one of the bands to come in here, this is Onslaught, Power from Hell. So there will be comments to be made about that in the first wave black metal video. Just, I heard this album mentioned sometimes, and some people mentioning it and other people saying, yeah, the first album can also fit in there. So just get a more general idea to, you know, add albums to the collection I already had. And along the same lines, their Creator's Endless Pain. Now this is a reissue that has some demos on the back and End of the World demos. Yeah, okay. So the thing is, like, look at this album cover here. I don't know, like, should I return it? This is not the original album cover. It looks like somebody had this out in, I don't know, like marinated it or something. And I thought it's just like the front cover is really crap like that, but it's here on the back cover too, and it's also on the inside. So I don't know if this is faulty printing or what, but this is not how the original album cover was. At least I remember the cassette. I didn't have it, but I remember it. It didn't look that way. But anyway, that is also going into the first wave black metal video series. And I like Creator. I already have 3 or 4 albums, so I thought I should pick that one up too. And speaking of first wave black metal, I had to get this one as well. In the Sign of Evil by Sodom, their debut EP, and as well, this disc includes their first, their debut full-length album, Obsessed by Cruelty. So that's actually really cool to listen to, because I have the next two, Persecution Mania and Agent Orange. So it's really interesting to hear the evolution of the band's sound over those first 4 releases. Okay, another one here. This is the latest release by La Chinga, Primal Forces. I'm going to do a separate video where I talk about this band. I already did talk about them once or twice back in 2020. And yeah, I really like what they're doing. So I'm going to be talking about them in another video, probably coming up fairly soon. La Chinga, basically a hard rock band, really into the 70s. Their Facebook, their Twitter, X, all that stuff is always showcasing stuff from the 70s, be it movies or 70s bands, as well as, of course, pictures of themselves. And they have 4 albums out. I had the second and third on CD. New one just came out, got that on CD. And then their debut album, which was as a download only before, 60 copies were made on CD. So Gosh, I had to order this one as well. So I have the complete album collection on CD. So once again, I will be talking about this in a separate video. But anyway, this is Lichinga, really cool hard rock band. All right, Cryptopsy, the Book of Suffering, Tome 2. I have I like the Matt Magacki albums, with the exception of the one about the very first one where he joined. I haven't heard it, but I've just heard so much criticism about it. Even Matt himself says he doesn't like his vocals on that album. But after that, from the debut album and up to the latest release, I really liked what they did, what they're doing. I just didn't have the Book of Suffering Tome 2, the EP. I had the first EP, but I didn't have this one. So I tracked this one down and had to get that too. So I have the self-titled album, the 2 EPs, and the latest release, because I really like the sound of Cryptopsy here with Matt Magacki on vocals. I really like what they're doing. Okay, this one here, stickers. Ye Goat Herd Gods. Ye Goat Herd Gods. I don't remember where these guys are from. Is it Calgary? I think it might be Calgary, or it might be Edmonton. But anyway, somewhere in Alberta. I have a reason for picking this one up and the next one as well. It's really a lame reason, but I'm going to explain that in a video coming up here, probably in November. But anyway, this is, I guess it's like a black metal band, but some parts are more melodic and atmospheric. Some have a little bit more of a traditional metal feel. Sometimes there's a bit of a doom metal. They mix a lot of different metal styles in. The one consistent thing is the vocalist. He keeps that same growl vocal style throughout the album. He does it very naturally, I feel. And while his vocals are kind of like the root, the base of the album, the music around it is quite different from track to track. And I mean, when I listened to it as a kind of sample, I thought, yeah, okay, that's good, I'll get this one. But when I listened to it all the way through, I just found myself thinking track after track, oh wow, now they're doing this. Hey, now they're doing that. That's really cool. So that's Ye Goat Herd Gods. You'll be hearing more about them probably in November. A couple of stickers they sent me. Oh, got a Lichinga sticker back here. And here's another one called Sul. Again, another, I guess it's kind of like atmospheric black metal. I've listened to both these albums once through, and I need to listen to them some more. But this is another band who are going to be mentioned in an upcoming video. So this is a band called Sul, Sul, X-U-L. Again, I think they're from Alberta. I don't remember if it was Edmonton or Calgary. I'll be explaining that more later on anyway. Okay, and what else? Last two here. These are 2 albums by the Datsuns. Datsuns are a hard rock band out of New Zealand. I have their second album, and I've been thinking for probably about 17 years that I should get another Datsuns album. So these 2 are actually used, but in like new condition, that I got for probably like about $9 or $10 anyway. It would have cost me more than double that to buy them as new. So yeah, I've heard this one through, and I just got this one now. It's going into the computer. So this is the Datsuns, hard rock band from New Zealand. I don't know, when was their last release? 2021 maybe it was? But anyway, that is what has come in through the door in the very recent past, the last couple of weeks. Still a few more things out there. I think there's another few albums to come in. One of them is a band, Juliet Ruin, who are also part of the same thing with Sul and Ye Goat Herd Gods. That video will be coming out in November sometime. Okay, and that's what's new in through the door these days. Now I got to get that 2 Mold album out. I got to put the Datsuns album in, and the Lichinga debut. Okay, there we go. Short video, I hope. Thanks for watching. See you in my black metal video, first wave black metal video coming up, plus Nazareth, the first 10 albums coming up, plus some other videos also coming up. All right, see you in those ones then. Cheers, everyone. Bye.